Hello and welcome back. The following problem states to write the molecular, ionic, and net ionic equations for the reaction that occurs when aqueous solutions of lead acetate and calcium chloride are combined. Well, I started to write out the molecular equation. I have our lead acetate, aqueous plus calcium chloride, which is also aqueous, goes to form. Now in this case, we need to swap our ions. So this should form lead chloride, solid, plus calcium acetate. And this should be aqueous. Now keep in mind when you do this, you want to make sure your entire equation's balanced. Spoiler alert, it is balanced. But make sure that when you write these equations, you're taking consideration the charges on your ions. Well, once we've done the molecular equation, let's go ahead and move on to our ionic equation. So we're going to break this up because it's aqueous, so it's going to be lead, okay, and the charges associated to it is +2. Remember, that's going to come up, aqueous, plus our acetate ion, and we're going to have two of these, C2H3O2 minus. This is also aqueous, plus calcium 2 plus 2 Cl minuses, aqueous as well, goes on to form lead chloride, which is solid, so we do not break that up into its constituent ions. Then we go ahead and break this one up again, calcium 2 plus, aqueous, plus our 2 C2H3O2 acetate ions, which is also aqueous. Well, once we formed our ionic equation, we can then look at what's present on the left and right side of the equation. We can cancel them out. So we know we have our acetate ions on both sides, so we can cancel these out. We have our calcium located on both sides of the equation as well. And for our net ionic equation, it would be lead 2 plus aqueous plus 2 Cl minus aqueous to form lead chloride. Make sure when you go through this, you always want to make sure your entire equation is balanced throughout the entirety of it, especially when you move down to your ionic equation. You're taking consideration how many, those subscripts, how many there are of that ion, and you're transferring down as you go along. Thank you.